My name is Thomas Bays Hollis, and I went into the Navy Reserve after I served active duty. And I was a lieutenant, senior grade. After the surrender terms aboard the Missouri, then our ship's duty was to go to Japan, to their Ominato naval base, where the Japanese surrendered their naval base to us aboard my ship, and we had pictures there. Well, I rather enjoyed it. I was thinking, though, that we might possibly be fired on by some Japanese because individual Japanese soldiers didn't want to give up, you know. So, to a degree, we were in a little bit of danger, but we sailed up. Well, it looked like just city, people walking around and so on. Nothing unusual about it. But I was an officer of the deck, taking that ship up that channel. It's a narrow channel inside of Japan. And I was thinking to myself, maybe some of these nuts will start firing on us, but they didn't. So we got in there without any event and no problems. The Japanese came aboard, signed the papers, and we left. They were all in uniform and they all looked sad because they had lost the war. They didn't expect to lose. They looked haggard and sad, the way they were. They were probably in disbelief that it's all over. They had lost. They had let down the emperor. They were fighting for the emperor. And they had decided to fight to the last man on Okinawa. Of course, that didn't happen, but they were prepared to die on Okinawa. We had a guy by the name of Lieutenant Scott. Did you ever hear of him? He was a television personality, radio personality in Philadelphia. And he was at the ceremony, and he said some words to the American people about the ceremony. Lieutenant Scott. We went back again to Alaska. I know we went to Alaska twice. I think we went back there again. And that's where I left the ship, because I had my points. I was able to come home. See, the Navy had a point system. You had so much years of duty or so much sea duty, you got so many points. You made enough points, you're free to go. But I was so glad to head home. I was leaving, the captain said to me, Hollis, I want you to stay. I want you to be my executive officer, and I'll get you a spot promotion to lieutenant commander. Oh, what an opportunity. You don't get a spot promotion very often in the Navy. It's a rare opportunity. I hate to turn it down, but my wife had just had her first baby, and I had to go home. I was needed at home. So I turned him down. I said, I'm sorry, Captain. I'd like to stay. I love the Navy. I like the ship. But I said I have to go home. So I headed home on 2 different ships, and I lost my dress uniform, waiting on a dock for one of the ships. Went down I had 2 bags and one of them dropped down the ocean. My dress uniforms go on. So that's the way it is. So I'm headed home. Great feeling. The war's over. I don't have to worry about kamikazes and all that stuff. You can't describe it. It's just a great feeling. You know that you're safe. It's just wonderful. See my friends at home there again. The drugstore I used to work in. You know, it's just a great feeling. You can't describe it. It's just once in a lifetime. I stayed in the reserves. I used to go to meetings at the Philadelphia Naval Base. We had monthly meetings. I'm in the reserve. So I went to those meetings, I guess, for about 2 years. And then I was told that I was going to go aboard ship in training. And that's when I decided to give my resignation. I wasn't going to go aboard that ship. So I resigned. So that's the end of the Navy.